Yes, a blessed morning to you wherever you are in any part of the world. This is Lagoon Radio, and you are home to another episode of Newspaper Review. Yes, of course, Newspaper Review is where we familiar you with what happens through our national dailies. Yes, we are here again this morning. I'm Kayode Ezekiel, and I'll be the host on the show this day on WhatsApp, on Facebook. You can follow us. We're live as we speak. Lagoon Radio Nigeria on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow us to Lagoonradio.Ng. And mind you, we're live on Facebook. Follow us through our channel and subscribe at LagoonTV. Yes, it's a blessed morning and you're welcome on the show. Of course, I'm not the only one in the studio. Yes, I'm here with my crew. With me, I have Sandra, who will be is a presenter at the same time. It will be the producer on the show. Sandra, good morning.
Good morning.
And I have Chimeze, yes, Mr. Cardinal. He's in the studio. Good morning, Chimeze.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the program, everyone.
Yes, and Sheyi is here too. Sheyi Bebe. Good morning.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, everyone.
Yes, let's go straight to the business of the day. Yes, I have with me the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, and I have this to be the most prominent content. On 2023, APC extends sale of firms. PDP postpones local government congresses. Well, it continues on the second page of that newspaper, and under that, I have a small aspirant join presidential race. Fayemi Oshiomhole Akpabio declare ambition. Amosu declares today, that's today's Thursday. Bakare to declare May 9th in Abuja. Badaru picks nomination form. If given opportunity to be president, I will serve with all my heart. Osinbajo tells APC delegates in Taraba, Adamawa. Well, all this jungle, everybody declaring, everybody, it continues on the second page.
You know, go declare.
No. I think we've discovered, we've concluded that we'll support one person from the studio, and that will be Mr. Cardinal. Yes, now Chimeze, we're waiting for you. It's just 100 million naira under APC, and I think 50 million naira under PDP. We want you to just do something. We're waiting for you. It continues on the second page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, and I have this to continue. This is a special report. All 22 states in Nigeria face risk of malnutrition, food insecurity in 2022. And 22 states, out of 36, it is well. It continues on the 8th page of that newspaper. Thousands of women storm Akure Street, rally for Yaya Bello. Hey, say we are not interested in zoning. Well, it continues on the 38th page of that newspaper, the Nigeria Tribune newspaper. On 5G, NCC issues final letters of license to MTN and Mafab. Well, it continues on the 6th page of that newspaper. Police arraign pastor for charging members 310,000 naira to have access to heaven. Chimeze, we are going to heaven together. Yes, but I don't have 310,000 naira.
Not that one. Not paying for. But why are our people so gullible these days? Somebody told you that he's going to take you to heaven. Why the Bible said Jesus is the way, the truth and the life. And you what?
No, you just shrinking money. 310.
They can start going. Let them go and pray. Let them go and sweep heaven for us.
I think with 310, I can buy a plot of land in my village. It continues on the 29th page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. 2 fed killed in another explosion at Imo oil facility. That's so sudden. It continues on the 29th page of that newspaper. 2 Ogun governors X8 Rufai pleads guilty to COVID-19 fraud in US. Well, it continues on the 12th page of that newspaper. On no pay, no work, we stand. This is from NAAT, N-A-A-T, capitalized. Well, it continues on the 17th page of that newspaper. On 2023, United Nations demands full women youth participation. calls for $351 million humanitarian response plan. As Buhari hails world body, others on fight against terrorism. It continues on the 25th page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, and I have this to be the last content before the pictorial message. Rev'd to Buhari, save Nigeria from precarious security situation. Match your word with action. This is Afenifere talking there to support what the Rev'd just said to Buhari, where it continues on the 28th page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, and I have this to be the pictorial message. On 2023, there's people protesting. I think they are campaigning. Should I say campaigning? Okay, they are protesting. Protesters at All Progressive Congress APC National Secretariat in Abuja on Wednesday, insisting power must shift to the south in 2023. Well, grab a copy of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper and keep yourself informed so you will not be deformed. Yes, Sandra is there.
Okay, I have this Nigeria. On the front line, I have 2023 zonal presidential to South, the Houston PDP National Secretariat. Wike plead for form governor of national. Okay, let me take it back again. Wike
Pledges to form.
pledged to the form governor of National Union. Ticket campaigning to Kano. You can get that one on page 6 of this Nigeria. Raised from Aso Rock, presidential declared fever. Wow. All right. Fayoma.
Fire me.
Fayomi. Yeah, okay. Fayomi Oshumole Akbabi. What their names? Okay.
Akpabio.
Yeah, Akpabio.
Badaru.
Throw hats to the ring, promise to fix economic ticket insecurity. APC 18 suspects, PDP 15.
Let's take that. Let's take that again because it's very important. Race for Aso Rock, presidential declaration fever. Fayemi Oshiomhole Akpabio Badaru throw hats in the ring, promise to fix economy, tackle insecurity. APC 18 aspirants, PDP 15.
All right. Still, that's all. Okay. No, I think I see something else. I don't know.
The telcos.
Telcos give a range for 40% increase in call data tickets. Tariffs. You can see that one on page 17.
15.
Okay. On page 15 of that. All right, grab your copy on this day in Nigeria and read more.
Yes, Mr. Cardinal.
Okay, I go with the Punch newspaper, and first the pictorial story. A number of people protesting, and their banner and some placards. Save democracy, zone presidency to the south.
Okay.
That was the placard. Presidency to the south for one Nigeria. And on their big banner, it's red. And it reads, yes, power must shift to the south. APC, please note our concern. And that is, I'm trying to get the members of concerned Nigerian citizens during a protest tagged power must shift to the south at the APC, at the All Progressive Congress Secretariat. Yes, in Abuja.
I think the Nigerian Tribune has the same pictorial message.
Okay. And the lead story: multiple candidates threaten Southern presidency. Leaders won 24 aspirants. Southwest APC leaders, Ohaneze meetings with aspirants to canvass consensus. Pro-zoning protesters storm PDP APC secretariats, warn against crisis. Fayemi Oshomole Akpabio declare Ekiti governor hasn't governed state well, PDP alleging. Okay, and also still on the Punch newspaper, on page 7, Buhari receives Guterres, says terrorism threats to global peace. Yes, the UN Secretary General is in Nigeria. Of course, when he arrived, he first arrived in Borno, and he has been going to places. He was in Ondo yesterday, and one of the elder statesmen of Afenifere told him that, don't listen to Buhari, there is insecurity in Nigeria. The man he told him, don't listen to what Buhari is telling you, there is insecurity in Nigeria. And on page 8 of the Punch, strike. ASU wants minister's certificate withdrawn. Edo students protest. Okay, on page 12 of the Punch newspaper, we intercepted 10.7 billion naira stolen crude oil. Others, Navy. Bank deposits rise to 16.89 trillion naira in 3 months. CBN at page 22. And FG directs MTN Mafab to begin 5G rollout August. That's on page 21 of the Punch newspaper. Still on the Punch. Save Nigerians from insecurity. Reps tell Buhari, page 9 of the Punch. Nigeria needs men of integrity now, says Obasanjo. Still on page 9 of the Punch newspaper. Ogun man kills friend. Over $150. Over $150 reports self to police. We see that on page 4 and 5 of the Punch newspaper. And Lagos pastor jailed for life for raping friend's twin. Court faults parents. Page 4 of the Punch. Slain military couple. Buhari demands killers. Arrest. Buhari demands killers arrest. IPOB denies complicity. Page 4 of the Punch newspaper. And telecom firms, diesel cost jumps by 233%. Hits 360 billion naira. And the last not the least, after spending over $8 billion on Ajokuta, Nigeria imports 837 billion naira steel. Page 21 of the Punch newspaper is like the money we are spending on electricity, and the national grid is collapsing.
It's collapsing every now and then.
That's all we have on the Punch newspaper. Grab a copy and read through.
Yes, I have the newspaper with a conscience, and that is Nigerian Pilot. Yeah.
Okay.
Nigeria will bring.
Presidency, 22 aspirants just for APC ticket. 22 aspirants so far just for presidential seat on platform of All Progressives Congress. Party rakes in billions of naira as 70 aspirant also just for governorship seat. Will provide level playing ground for all despite their number, APC scribe. As party extends sale of expression of interest, nomination forms to May 10. So you guys can grab your own form. They've extended it to next week. So you have all the time to gather all the money. You get the story on page 8 of the Nigerian Pilot. And UN scribe Guterres meets Buhari over spate of terrorism. You get that on page 5 of the Nigerian Pilot. Naira slides to 589 naira to $1 at parallel market as FX liquidity crisis persists. You get that on page 6. And GSM calls data Nigerians to pay more. Hey, voila. Hey, Jesus. You get that on page 5 of the newspaper with conscience. And on page 8, I have the aspirant demand delegate election as power brokers plot to stop Peter Obi. Insecurity, Rev'd pass anti-terrorism bill for others. You get that on page 9. 2023, Tinubu's close associate Oshiomhole Fayemi join presidential race. You get that on page 8. Tinubu has already said that the more the merrier. So Buhari cries out, says IPOB's beheading of soldiers cruel, barbaric. You get that on page 5 of the Nigerian Pilot. And the oil price tops $108 per barrel ahead of OPEC meeting. You get that on page 8 of the Nigerian Pilot. NCC issues final letters to license awards to 5G spectrum winners. You get that on page 5. There is a lot of stories on page 5 of the Nigerian Pilot newspaper. And on the pictorial news, you can see the Guterres and Buhari sitting in the villa. They're having a good time. Grab a copy of the Nigerian Pilot and read through the stories there.
Yeah, I would continue with the Nigerian's most authoritative newspaper on politics and business. That's the New Telegraph newspaper. Yes, I have this on 2023. Only courts can determine fate of ministers who refuse to resign. Well, whether it will be the court or not, God knows. It continues on the 4th page of that newspaper on Lekki Deep Seaport. Lekki Deep sought to attract $158 billion investment. It's therefore to wrestle cargoes from Ghana, Togo, and Benin. Well, I pray it does. It continues on the 5th page of the New Telegraph newspaper. And I have this FM and PLC acquires 71.69% majority stake in Honeywell. It continues on the 5th page of that newspaper. On 2023 presidency, Igbo elders insist on power rotation. I think some women protested in Ondo State that they don't want rotation. They want Yaya Bello. Yeah?
They want Yaya Bello.
Yes, that's of course I read it in that newspaper now, the Nigerian Tribune. They want Yaya Bello. They just campaign for,
as a president.
Yes, now.
Okay.
Is it as a government?
2023 will be hot.
It won't be any hot.
That's how we said.
That's how we.
No, why I mean hot because a lot of people that we still don't even believe are still coming out.
No, the thing is just that before September, primary election will be done and dusted.
Okay.
And we will know where we are. My problem is that this will still go back to the same people.
That's the painful aspect.
That's the painful aspect because it's the delegates that we vote. For now, Nigerians' votes are not counted. It's those party officials, those delegates. You remember, some of them has been sharing dollars now.
Exactly.
And if we are sincere in this Nigeria, we know what we want. But our longer truth
We don't allow it to be.
and it's coming from those who are made already. Party delegates. When they collect Ghana Must Go, you know how much they spend on this
delegate gathering.
You know, I have something about I read about Wike saying that when he went to the Northern governor to declare his tension coming out, and you know, a lot of people are still complaining in the same state that he's a governor they're still complaining in the same state he's a governor and that he is a governor that schools many pensioners have not yet been paid. A lot of staff have not yet been served. And you are gathering all those money to come out. So which way Nigeria?
That people are campaigning for, has he paid salaries?
Not only Yaya Bello, this governor self in Middle Belt, what's his name? Benue State. He owes some. Yes, he owes some.
That's
he
why
was even saying it wasn't. Was it 60-something week that time that it wasn't 72? Like it was so degrading.
How did they now get that millions of naira to buy the phone?
Is their money? That's
people
the
that
money
are
they
not
should
paying
pay.
salary. You say,
Exactly.
Yaya Bello.
Bello has been
has
saving
made
the
a lot
money.
of
If our system is working, this is where put on policies that will deal with all these things. But our system is not working, and we don't want to elect people that will make the system work. Because each aspirant now will go and cap delegates. Imagine when you're in a Sheraton hotel on somebody's expense
For 1 month, 2 months.
you're eating whatever you want before the party. So I will lodge you and feed you. You have them and give you some.
The money
Ghana
there.
must go.
Ghana must go and
But
still entertain
who
you.
gives you?
Wait,
Ghana must
it's
go.
Ghana must go and
Once
still
you-
entertain
will
you.
you have the conscience to go and vote for another? So that's the problem. If our system is working, most of these people should be in jail. People buying the 100 million form self should be in jail. Imagine
Exactly.
Ngige and the Minister for State
Minister for-
Education.
Yes.
As we still on strike. If like now we said APC 16 aspirants, 18 aspirants,
And some are even yet. to
100
declare.
million. Is it not 180 million now? Gather this money, pay ASU. But Erofai was in London last week to celebrate
To
with his
celebrate
son.
his son.
Yeah,
That
just
just
That's
graduated.
graduate.
Yes, sir.
If we
That's
put
the
these
problem
things
we're
in
having.
place, brother,
Misplaced priority, and that is where we have to wait. I don't know, we are stable as well.
we like something now.
We like it.
We like
September,
suffering.
we like it.
I think I want us to get something under what I just read from the Igbos, the Igbo elders rather. They said Buhari emerged president based on zoning.
Yes. Well, you see, the
Says
problem.
who?
It
This
was
from the
based
Yeah,
on
Igbo
Ohanes
elders.
and Igbo.
They didn't mention Ohanes. They said
It's Ohanes and Igbo.
elders.
Ohanes and
Okay,
Igbo.
Igbo elders.
Igbo
They might be
elders.
different
Okay.
from Ohanes. So no,
It's different from us.
Okay.
Now, see, why I don't want to this thing. If when we talk about equity and justice, it is time. Remember, some of the APC governors will tell you that there was agreement to zone the power to the south before when Buhari emerged. Now it is turn of the south. People are now telling us why should Jonathan contest for the second term? That he finished the term of the north. That he should allow the north to finish another term. You understand? When we talk about equity and justice, it's dead in Nigeria.
of course.
And if we must talk about equity, the southeast deserves a place.
Exactly.
Now, North Central also deserves a place. North Central will tell you that they've not been there as president, which is true. Southeast has never produced a president.
Yeah.
But we have from northwest, northeast.
Northeast.
We've had from south, we've had from southwest. So north central, southeast. If we really want to talk about equity and justice, but what they will tell you is it's between north and south. That is when it gets to the south, we talk about the microzoning.
Yes. Let me talk about that equity and justice. I don't think it's a normal way of putting people in power in Nigeria. People are talking about zoning, and they said the South is supposed to be is it Southeast, right?
Yeah.
To be the next president. I don't think Nigeria should operate in that manner. This is all about competency. Somebody who is capable. It is not about this is a Yoruba man, this is Igbo man, this is Hausa, and that is what has been affecting us in Nigeria. Last election, what's the name? Jonathan. According to the masses, they were tired. Yeah, they said they were tired of PDP.
Sure.
They wanted
another
change.
taste.
They wanted change, and they voted for APC.
Change you
No, they voted for change.
And we got the change.
And we got the change
Of course,
indeed.
now.
We got
Now
the
we
change.
didn't want the change. Keep your change.
No, change can be
I
given
don't
by
my
know.
word.
I don't know. Probably at the background of everything, maybe Chimeze can explain that. Probably they use ethnicity and something in putting Buhari in power that time. So I don't know, but that time I could remember everybody was just shouting for change. They just want the PDP to get out of
change
it.
zone.
anything without anything that is not PDP,
PDP.
anything
Change
Change,
everything. umbrella.
change.
and here we are. No, if we talk about equity, and like you said, in every part of this nation, we have competent people.
Yes.
And yes, but based on our antecedents and history, that's why we bring out this equity and justice. But if we really want Nigeria to work, we can pick a president from anywhere, which can govern us.
Chimeze, you are saying this to yourself. Based on the appointment we have. See, this government has really opened people's eyes. Forget about it. The nepotism and the way of
ethnicity and the rest
brought
of them
into this government has gone beyond that mentalities you are talking about. People no longer have that mentality of anybody can rule Nigeria. See, everybody wants to taste power.
Everybody wants to taste it.
Everybody
That
wants
is
to rule.
selfishness.
So, it is not about it is about the intuition people have been given over time.
As you see yesterday,
do you understand?
Even yesterday in Akwa Ibom, Akpabio wants to declare, and there was a banner of PDP supporting Akpabio. Akpabio is of APC, and PDP, they've not released official statement about that. So you can see, some people will say, what if it's my brother that becomes the bishop, the president of Nigeria? Is it a crime?
Imagine.
We have a long way in this
everybody
country.
are fighting for their people. That's just it.
Stomach we are fighting for.
That's the truth. That's the truth. We should just forget. Honestly, I do say it. You cannot prioritize when you have twins. You give back to twins and they are brothers. Fine. You cannot prioritize one over the other. The moment you do that, you've broken your home entirely. So let everybody could go. What's the sense of being together when some people are segregated and they can't have access to power?
You are live on radio.
I know. We're only
reduce your emotion.
No, but that's true.
You are live on radio. Reduce your emotion.
True,
Yes, I think we'll have to stop there because of our time. Yes, thank you, Chimese. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Sheyi, yeah, it will be another day. Tomorrow we'll have another time to dig into those. Yes, it's literal. It's newspaper review on Lagoon Radio. Follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Lagoon Radio.Ng, on Twitter and Instagram, Lagoon Radio.Ng. Until we come your way again next week, tomorrow rather. Chimeze will be live anytime soon, I think. The state of the nation. Yes.